Alright, hi everybody. I'm just going to show you our technique for face framing. What? Okay, so this technique will make sure that when you have it up in a ponytail, you won't have the racing stripes, but that you'll actually get color right into the corner. So when you're pulling it back, you'll get these little wispy pieces. When you tend to only go on an angle like that, you'll get a dark spot through here. So this is a little trick that'll be able to help. So first of all, we're just going to weave. And then it goes right to the very front. And this is your first one. I guess I should bring this over. So we've got our foil set. Over direct will prevent less slippage. Keep it a little firmer, then you have your section there. Make sure your first application is in the mids and ends. Don't lift it up too much because you'll over direct and slip the sectioning. Once you have that all set, then you can go through up. Now you want to make sure that you don't get too close up to here because the scalp is warm and it'll create bleeding. So once you have that, I like to use the tail comb itself because it bends it and you have a hold on the side so it won't slip. Then you make a mark on either side. That'll make it easier to flip. Some people can do an amazing job and it looks like just like a beautiful present. Mine kind of is crumply, but it is a nice solid anchor, and that's the most important part. So our next one, we're going to start tipping the other way because you definitely want to be able to bring it over. So the next one goes right across. So this would be kind of where your eyeglasses are, this section here. All right, you ready? Are you ready over there?
Ready.
All right. So we'll go right across, still making sure your hairline is connected. Weave it through. Make sure that this section, because it already has color right to here, that you're not adding too much. You don't want to have a blob. This is all about face framing. There we go. Over direct all the way. Back down. Mids. Ends. And then start to sneak it up. And then when you use your tail comb, some dry spots there, so you want to make sure that your application is well saturated. Put your foil, your tail comb, that creates a nice line and makes it from moving as much too. Then hold it over. I know a lot of times at the beginning of your career, you're going to have a lot more slippage. This will prevent that from happening. Now it's time to angle it up. Ready? So we're only doing 5 sections. So we've already done 1, 2. Now this one will start to go straight up the other way. If you followed along this way, when you put it in a ponytail, you'd have all these racing stripes. We want everything to be blended, but we still want to make sure that we have proper coverage. So then the next one starts here. So it just make sure it ends here, and you don't want to, once again, connect too much blonde right there. You got it? So perfect. All right, weaving through. And back down again. So where should I apply the color? Where should I? Mids, absolutely. Mids, and then saturate those ends. Then you can sneak back up and you've got a good anchor. Put the tail comb down and then hold it solid. Use your tail comb to help you. Solid. And if this girl, the foil is bothering her eyes, you can always take the corner out. So it's 2 more to go. We're following around the hairline. Make sure it's the hairline. It doesn't matter about that part because this is all about face framing. So the next one, still have a nice angle. Slide up. So weave it through. You've got your foil, over direct, pop that down. Where's the application of the color go? Ends, excellent. That's where you're going to anchor. Make sure you have your fingers on either side to make sure it doesn't slide. And then start sneaking it up. Excellent. Saturated well. Foil locks it in with the tail comb. This is very solid. See, it's kind of maybe bothering your eyes, not a problem, slide it over. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one. So this is just a 5 foil, but at the same time, if you needed to do one more, make sure it always comes forward. It's more than face framing. But we're just gonna do the last one here. So it follows along in an angle. Bring it all, weave it through. Make sure you're framing through here. Got it all set. Over directed, pop it down. Mids. And if you have to hold on to it, just don't hold on to it tight. Just use your hand like a highlighting board or a balayage board. You're just resting. So this part here, you've got all sorts of parts. You want to make sure that it's nice and snug and you get all those little wispy pieces. You can always use the side part to just pull it down to get those little delicate pieces. And then pop that down. And then flip it over. And the last one. And this one seems to be not bothering your eyes at all. So thanks for coming to the Fleming color class semester 3.